the reds come up though. Is he? And the pocket's up a little bit. He said they're playing slightly.
Between the best players and the rest, I suppose, if the pockets are playing bigger. 30. In most of Ronnie O'Sullivan's Masters wins, hardly missing a pot. There's always one match out of the week where he just flies.
It can make quite a difference because the play is such a high standard these days.
Nice. He's got the power to force it. The only trouble with that is the cue ball's not got a lot of pace.
To swing it around the angles. That one that's near the right corner. This has got to be always hit it far too thick. Has he found the gap? They're both fluent players. Wow, what a shot.
But you have to say his safety play has been very poor in this first frame. 30.
Cut back, as you can see, but right in the center of the pocket. A couple of little gems in this break. Red into the middle. Oh, he's away around the table, he knows that's it.
Okay, there's not been a century break, but it's been 53. Timing.
The table unless he can get enough side on it. Oh, he's not even bothered.
Couldn't play that shot if he was tight. I think the red towards the right hand side of the table is the one to play for. He's played a very aggressive shot. Wow. Ronnie O'Sullivan always likes to play safe.
Brave shot because he's hampered with the brown.
Every part of his game will be scrutinised today.
Very unlucky not to be on the red, but what a green.
Confidence.
got to get somewhere near the circle to be on that red to the left. Well,
Good shot. The same pocket you could possibly play for. Well, in fact, there's a couple of reds to play for. Should create a great opportunity. Well played.
one for the Welshman.
Okay, so plenty cue power, times it really well. Ryan Day gets lots of action for the black.
Red in. Was top class for one of the bulk colours, which is what he's. For the right corner. Oh!
From Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ryan Day likes to punch them in, just like that. The cushion, which can make it tricky. It's not won the frame yet, but wow, what a red.
27.
Lucky boy.
The aid of that fluked red.
37.
Well, it took 2 or 3 chances.
Much sort of stretching a little bit. But he said it was amazing in the final frame, the adrenaline, he didn't. Oh, he's knocked a red over the pocket, he needs a little bit of help here.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a bit of a stretch. As you could see from that picture, he couldn't see enough of the pink. Couldn't see any of it.
Is he on off angle? Massive kick. That's very. To the 5 reds in the middle of the table. Not too hard. That's it. Just a little soft cannon, but. Oh, his opponent's careless misses, you have to say. You wouldn't have expected that for a second. Ronnie to. Okay, don't expect him to miss this. But there you see.
That'll do nicely.
Nice.
Oh, bridging over the green. That's well played, actually. Very.
But nevertheless, he's still knocking them in,
34.
and that's the.
He's still in play. He's still in good position.
This is so
49.
important for the Welsh. Easy misses, and that's what he had to do. And this is what we said at the start. A bit of an early start, he'd have a chance against Ronnie, and that's what's happening.
In the first frame. Okay, he didn't make a century break, but the two contribute Palace for the time being.
Right.
Or not. From Ronnie O'Sullivan perspective, we didn't think we'd be saying that.
Oh, back we go.
Cut back and can avoid canting into the black. To that cushion to the left of his hand. It's a bit pacey, but it might come up behind the brown. Man was very careless with his escape. I mean, it was just a straightforward shot into the.
Play for the black. And he's able just to
15.
He's break building Ronnie. He's like an inch or two out of the cue ball. He's not happy.
$23.
And he'll be bringing some more into play. Graham has sharpened him up, his concentration, and that's for sure. It's much better than rolling into the bunch.
$45.
Way short.
$53.
The four in a line to the right corner. Yeah, timed that beautifully. But as I said before, he's such a perfectionist.
Well, he needs 3-4 point snookers at the moment.
So you would say it's not caught. There's been
8.
mistakes from both players.
9.
It's a pretty fair result after 4 frames.
15. 17.
Big cushion here. Oh, I thought it was going out. It was perfect.
24. 25.
'Cause Ryan played on, needing 3 snookers. I would have just went off to the dress. Pleased with 2 all. But it was a
40.
very careless in this 4th frame.
I have to say the cloth looks a delight to play on. The action you can get
there.
black. That looks like he's going into the bunch.
Way back down. Playing the other one onto it, and he's nowhere near. Easy one. Can't afford to do that.
At Alexandra Palace. Along the cushion. Especially if he's putting some work in the cue ball. But it's there.
And it curled towards the pocket there. I think it was, there was the table fitters are a very difficult task.
17. 33.
Say 7 reds that goes to this left corner. And that looks to be nudging another red into the open from this shot.
41.
You can see why the pace was out of the cue ball.
49.
A careless escape into the bunch, where he left it short. Ronnie knocked 74 in. The result, it's going to cost him this 5th.
62. 63.
Still a possible 59 on the table. There's a red up the other end, but that secures the frame. Yeah, I think, Stephen, when you said it, that put so much pressure on the opposing player, because it used to be like that when the only way you could keep the crowd quiet was to keep knocking balls in.
To keep the hopes of the century alive. Yeah, but you're right, you're around 1900 of his supporters.
87.
We've had Ronnie's had 40 this
97.
the show, and Hazel said one word to describe this man, and he said genius.
Expect to pot 8 times out of 10. A long way off.
Might be forced into trying to pot it. And at that pace, the confidence booster here. Yeah, good cueing. And nice flick off.
Bigger angle on this red. This needs to be hit at the pace. The touch here has got to be so delicate not to push. Done really well, Dennis, with that blue, didn't they?
Won that.
That's fun. I didn't know whether he's walking got a score. To put any pressure on his opponent.
20.
That makes them think. Deciding frame.
36.
Off the left side cushion for a choice of 2 reds to the right corner. Well, that wasn't
44.
a convincing strike.
The black in such a way you can split them.
50.
Yeah, this. It's not bad.
Players do have that mannerism. Obviously Mark Selby we know.
And the blue.
64.
If he's going in the pack, he just needs to make sure he doesn't go in off here. If he catches the red at either side. Very safe. The white is going to walk. He would love to reply with his own century.
No.
He'd be disappointed.
Started off the best of 11. It's now the best of 5 frames, and that's a poor break-off shot. Terrible break-off shot. And it could be costly.
His concentration is, it's not what it should be for a top. Scrape past the bulk line is very poor. Such a cheap way to let your of this shot. Just stun the cue ball through.
23.
Refused the split. Big target.
39.
Just about, yes. He's made a poor break-off shot, and he might stay in his seat.
50.
Break off, but yeah, you can't afford any unforced errors against O'Sullivan because he just pounces all over them.
59.
You can, but you see how softly Ronnie O'Sullivan played that shot. It was all about timing the ball. No, he's missed that pink.
Almost. Trick shot, lots of side. We can see it. We know if it's in before he does.
And in the red to the left of the black. That's what he's done. Not absolutely guaranteed to know where the cue ball's going to end up here. Obviously, make sure you pot the red. Make another frame-winning break, just to tell your opponent I'm still there. You see the cue wavering again.
Play this, whether he's gone full-blooded into them. No, he played that, but he didn't judge it. And that red looks to have rocked back onto him. That solved the problem.
A shot to nothing on here, to the right corner. No, not quite. No attempt at a pot there, just a safety.
He's 50 in front.
And they won.
See, the cushions are skidding off a little bit. That's more or less the same as the last. Red. Enough pace this time. Yeah, well done.
50 behind or 70 behind. He gets one chance. It'll be a great opportunity to pinch the frame.
Would be. No. Notable where it is. Played that cut that Stephen mentioned.
7.
Pushed it slightly on the way by.
15.
Green is wanted to play, but it's no problem.
30. 30.
He rolled up behind the yellow. I know the gentleman next to me would have been taking the brown on and
Half ball brown. Incredible.
39.
He's very little. Has this cue ball got enough pace in it?
yeah, he wants a problem.
Still got enough angle though.
Typical Ronnie O'Sullivan.
It didn't come back to haunt him, refusing that brown, but it has done. Fantastic.
Red. And he's played it well. Excellent shot.
Too far. I don't think you can stay in the black now, so it's a little bit unlucky with the distance that the cue ball had to tread in the black cushion to the right corner. The red, he wants a nice angle in the black. Played it as if it was hand red and screw the cue ball back through the bunch.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
There's no one better in the game at finishing up.
Yeah, the great champions in the game. Davis always used to somehow knock a sizable break in the opening frame.
30.
Yeah, it could be over. You mentioned earlier, Stephen, I hope he's not watching.
Seen here at the Alexandra Palace. Let's run tight on the cushion. Half ball angle. Oh.
It's a safety shot, but look, he's perfectly on the yellow, so it was a well thought out shot. That is
59.
Yeah, there's other shots that look a bit flasher, you know, this.
Yeah, I mean, to roll that type of red in.
67.
Fantastic. Well, we don't mind the odd one shouting out now because the match is.
$76. 83. 84.
Will it go past the pink just about?
92.
On the last red. What a shame.